ending the long tussle, power tussle between the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister.
ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಶಾಂತಿಯುತವಾಗಿ ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಲು ತಮ್ಮ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೀನಿ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಂಸದರಾದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ವೇಣುಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅವರು, ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಸುರ್ಜೇವಾಲಾ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ.
Harge, Siddaramaiah, all have been arrived to witness this historic moment for D.K. Shivakumar.
ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ಮಾನ್ಯ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರಿಗೆ, ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಬುಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರಿಗೆ ಬುಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಸಾಹೇಬರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬುಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾನ್ಯ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರಿಗೆ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತು ನಾವು ವಂದೇ ಮಾತರಂವನ್ನು ನುಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಮೇ ಕೀಪ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ವಂದೇ ಮಾತರಂ. Now we will have national anthem by police band. Kindly keep standing. Nadagite, the state anthem, please keep standing.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ನೀಡೆ ಭಾರತ ಜನनीಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ जय हे कर्नाटक माते शंकर रामानुज विद्यारण्य बसवेश्वर मध्वर दिव्यारण्य ನನ್ನ ಷಡಕ್ಷರಿ ಪೊನ್ನ ಪಂಪಲ ಭೂಮಿಪತಿ ಜನ್ನ ಕುಮಾರವ್ಯಾಸರ ಮಂಗಳ ನಾಮ ಕವಿ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳ ಪುಣ್ಯ ರಾಮ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ ರಸಿಕರ ಕಂಗಳ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ನೋಟ ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ ಪಾರಸಿಕ ಜೈನ ಉದ್ಯಾನ ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ಗೇಹ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೇಹ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಕೈಂಡ್ಲಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಯೋರ್ ಸೀಟ್ಸ್. ಇಂದು ದಿನಾಂಕ 3/6/26 ಸಂಜೆ 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಲೋಕಭವನದ ಗಾಜಿನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯಲಿರುವ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ಮಾನ್ಯ ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ನೂತನ ಸಚಿವರುಗಳ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ ಸಮಾರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಡಿ ಕೆ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್, ತಾವು ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಶಾಲ್ವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೋರುತ್ತೀನಿ. ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಸಾಹೇಬರಿಗೆ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಚೀಫ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೀನಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್ ಖರ್ಗೆ, ಮಾನ್ಯ ವಿರೋಧ ಪಕ್ಷದ ನಾಯಕರು ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭೆ, ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಅಂತ ವಿನಂತಿಸುತ್ತೀನಿ. श्री राहुल गांधी जी, ಮಾನ್ಯ ವಿರೋಧ ಪಕ್ಷದ ನಾಯಕರು ಲೋಕಸಭೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೋರುತ್ತೀನಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಸುಖವಿಂದರ್ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಸುಖು ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಹಿಮಾಚಲ್ ಪ್ರದೇಶ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್. We now welcome the Honorable Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu. We now welcome Shri Revant Reddy.
It is time for Big Boss DK Shivakumar, who is taking oath with a brand new cabinet, which also includes former Chief Minister Siddaramaya's son Yatindra. Major political shift in Karnataka after a long drawn power tussle culminating in this swearing-in ceremony. That, as you can see, Revant Reddy of the Congress Party, the Telangana Chief Minister, being present for the swearing-in along with V.D. Satheesan, Chief Minister of the state of Kerala, in attendance for this grand swearing-in ceremony, which also has none other than Rahul Gandhi in attendance alongside Mallikarjun Kharge as well, apart from ex-Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Bear in mind, Congress Party came to power in the state in May 2023, and an arrangement was made at that time under which both front-runners for the top post, Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, were to split that 5-year tenure to serve as Chief Ministers of Karnataka. Bear in mind, security has been beefed up outside DK Shivakumar's residence before this oath-taking ceremony. At the Lok Bhavan, posters of DK Shivakumar celebrating his elevation have been put up across the city of Bengaluru. And Siddaramaiah, meanwhile, has got a key role in the party ahead of this oath-taking ceremony. He has been named as a member of the Congress Working Committee, or CWC. The ministers who are set to take oath today include G. Parameshwar, K.H. Muniyappa, K.J. George, M.B. Patil, Ramalinga Reddy, Satish Jarkioli, Krishna Bairegowda, Priyank Kharge, U.T. Khadar, Ishwar Khandre, Yatindra Siddaramaiah, Bhairati Suresh, and Sharan Prakash Patil. And with that, it's time then to cut across live to DK Shivakumar, who is all set to be administered the oath of office. Let's listen in.
Legislative Council, Shri Orati ji, I request Honorable DK Shivakumar ji to welcome him. We have Honorable Justice of the High Court, Shri DK Singh ji. I welcome him.
Right, we have Vijay Grover, senior journalist, and Professor Chambi Puranik, political analyst, both joining us on the broadcast live for this special coverage of DK Shivakumar's swearing-in or oath-taking ceremony. Thank you so much, Vijay and Professor Chambi, for taking time out to be with us. Let me begin by asking Professor Chambi Puranik, the day has finally arrived. You're obviously smiling ear to ear. What a shift, what a transformation, I mean, this is the kind of stuff, if you write as a political thriller in a movie, they'll say, hey, this doesn't happen this way. Truth is stranger than fiction, as always.
Right, you are. And it's a big day for Karnataka. Der hua to bhi durust hone wala hai. Shivakumar should have got it 6 months back, as per the agreement. But, there was a kind of pressure from Siddaramaya's supporters that he should continue and all that. That kind of thing was going on. But High Command was sure that there is an understanding, and to respect that understanding, Siddaramaiah should cordially, willingly hand over power to DK Shivakumar, who has struggled, very much. In fact, his role in the election, apart from Siddaramaiah's OBC...
Professor Chambi Puranik, I think DK Shivakumar is set to be administered the oath. Let's cut across live and listen to his swearing-in.
ಅವರ ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಪುಷ್ಪ ಅರ್ಚನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಈಗ ಪದವಿಯ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಪದ ಹಾಗೂ ಗೌಪ್ಯತಾ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನವನ್ನ ಬೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನಾನು ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಎಂಬ ಹೆಸರಿನಾದ ನಾನು ಕಾನೂನು ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿತವಾದ ಭಾರತದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಜವಾದ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೇನೆಂದು ನಾನು ಭಾರತದ ಸಾರ್ವಭೌಮತ್ವವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಅಖಂಡತೆಯನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿ ಹಿಡಿಯುತ್ತೇನೆಂದು ಮತ್ತು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯವನ್ನು ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅಂತಃಕರಣಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆಂದು ಭಯ ಅಥವಾ ಪಕ್ಷಾತೀತವಲ್ಲದೆ ರಾಗ ದ್ವೇಷವಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಗೆಯ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಸಂವಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾನೂನಿಗೆ ಅನುಸಾರವಾಗಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಯುತವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆಂದು ನನ್ನ ಅಜ್ಜ ಗಂಗಾಧರಜ್ಜನ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಈಗ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಿ ಮಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ನಾನು ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಎಂಬ ಹೆಸರಾದ ನಾನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಪರ್ಯಾಲೋಚನೆಗೆ ತರಲಾಗುವ ಅಥವಾ ನನಗೆ ತಿಳಿಯದೆ ಬರುವ ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯವನ್ನು ಮುಕ್ತ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆಯ ಅಗತ್ಯವಾಗುವುದೆಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಅನಾತ್ಯ ಯಾರೇ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತ್ಯೇಕವಾಗಿ ಅಥವಾ ಪರೋಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ತಿಳಿಸುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಬಹಿರಂಗಪಡಿಸುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂದು ನನ್ನ ಅಜ್ಜನ ವೀರ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಅಜ್ಜರ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛೆಯನ್ನ ನೀಡುವ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಮಾನ್ಯ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಿ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಅಧಿಕಾರದ ಹಾಗೂ ಗೌಪ್ಯತಾ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಲು ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಿ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರ ಎಂಬ ಹೆಸರಿನ ನಾನು ಕಾನೂನಿನ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿತವಾದ ಭಾರತದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ.
And there you have it, a brand new chief minister for the state of Karnataka. We have Professor Champi Puranik and Vijay Grover with us. Vijay, even as G. Parameshwara takes oath, I'm going to come back to Professor Champi Puranik, but I want your first thoughts, Vijay. It's a power tussle that's finally ended in clarity. One way or the other, clarity is definitely good, and more importantly, it will be D.K. Shivakumar who will be leading the charge for the Congress party when it comes to campaigning for the next elections, as his term and the Congress party's term ends.
Well, I in fact look at it in a very positive way, given the fact that, there would have been anti-incumbency which would have come in to set in 2028, and doing it just about 22 months before the next election I think so the Congress has done a bigger move, because somewhere down the line, DK Shivakumar, who has his vision for the state, especially for Bengaluru city, I think so will be strongly equipped to be able to counter any kind of anti-incumbency. And that could be one of the big reasons why we see this kind of change. And looking at the 14 others who are going to be sworn in along with him, I think so the Congress is sent a very strong message that the Dalit outreach is not compromised, because you have 3 Dalits who will be in this cabinet along with him. And apart from that, the caste equations are being balanced very well. Also, if you look at it, in the first thing impression that comes is, these are the people, including UT Kadir, who have been brought in, whose performance has not been questioned in the last 3 years. And that's a big thing, because some of the laggards in the previous cabinet, they have not found place over here, despite whatever pressures they might have applied. But clearly the message here is the next 2 years, the Congress wants to deliver on the guarantees and also wants to give a fresh look to the governance, because somewhere down the line, it was much needed to be able to counter the BJP, which is a fragmented house in Karnataka. And that's where I think so the lead that DK Shivakumar will now take, along with an able cabinet, I think so that could be a big thing, and it promises hope. As far as Siddaramaiah is concerned, certainly he seems to have been checkmated, I would say, for the thing that, he's been put into the highest pedestal, the CWC, that clearly pins a lot of responsibility on him to ensure the stability of this government. So any scope of dissent, any scope of, becoming a troublemaker for DK Shivakumar, those seem to have been checkmated for now.
Okay, fair enough. There is an elevation for Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. Professor Chambi Puranik, technically some would call it a master stroke.
You take that his supporters, the majority of his supporters are in the cabinet. Apart from that, his own son is there. So I think Siddaramaiah should be more than satisfied, And the way that Siddaramaiah has balanced this, including the groups that are there within the Congress and all that, I think he will be a strong support and also I think a moral support to DK Shivakumar to perform well, as his successor. I don't think Siddaramaiah will hesitate even to go out of the way to help DK Shivakumar, because the Congress has given him what all he did not get in the JDS and when he was in the opposition. So therefore, though he is an outsider, he has also seen to it that the Congress worker, the grassroots worker like Shivakumar, who is 37 years loyal youth Congress leader, who has emerged to be the chief minister, I think this augurs well for Karnataka. But as Mr. Grover mentioned, there are many challenges which Shivakumar has to take care, because the time is very short. I think according to me, it is only 1.5 years he has the free time. The remaining 6 months will be for the elections, 2025-28 elections. So therefore, he has to see how BJP and JDS combine opposition. Though the blessings of
on that note, Professor Chambi, a quick question. You have Karnataka now has a Vokkaliga chief minister. That's got to play a part when it comes to the election equations, be it the state elections or the central elections.
Yeah, no, definitely. Vokkaligas now they will be divided. But right now, majority of Vokkaligas are not with Shivakumar, and I don't think we should brand Shivakumar as a only Vokkaliga leader. It's only a base. But being from South Karnataka, he has to take care of the central Karnataka and also North Karnataka, both Kalyana and the Kittur Karnataka, which are not having the kind of development or the progress in terms of the long history of a number of chief ministers and majority ministers coming from North Karnataka. In spite of it, North Karnataka is still lagging behind, just like Bangalore. Bangalore has got lots of problems, apart from being branded as Silicon City and all that. Krishna wanted it to be a Singapore of Karnataka or India, but that has not happened. It has been only a promise. So therefore, how Shivakumar translates these whatever lacunas or the shortcomings that are there in the present system, I think it will be a big challenge for him. And he is capable of it also. Look at his energy. Look at his kind of the political kind of management that he has done. He has convinced High Command. So the way Rahul Gandhi hugged him, that embraced him, itself shows High Command is fully behind DK Shivakumar. So therefore, I don't think Congress will have many problems as far as unity is concerned. But within the Congress, there are factions and there are disgruntled people who are not given a cabinet position. And also, there is no representation for women. I think in the next expansion, he may do it also. But they are waiting for Rajya Sabha and Legislative Council elections, etc. So therefore, I think it's a kind of new hope for Karnataka, and people of Karnataka are not totally happy. They are still, anxious to know why this last 2 or 1 year, the change of chief ministership was pending, and that itself affected. Second thing is guarantees. Guarantees alone will not bring welfare or progress to Karnataka. Guarantees definitely vote catching, but guarantees will not do it, because I will tell you, out of budget of Karnataka, 57% goes for the expenditure of the establishment and salaries and all that. 17% is earmarked for guarantees. Only 15 to 16% is left for whatever investment and growth and all that. How are you going to do it? Yeah. And also debt, nearly 9 lakh crores debt is there.
Lots of challenges.
That is a big challenge.
Yeah, 9 lakh crore. I come from Tamil Nadu, right next door. 10 lakh crore is the debt of the Tamil Nadu state government. This is been the bane of all the high-performing states, if I may. Largest contributors to GDP, but also the largest when it comes to their own debt burden. And that's not going to go away even if there's a new chief minister after 2 years. Because that's going to be a perennial problem for Karnataka and Tamil Nadu and other states. So, but I really want to understand, Vijay Grover, for Karnataka now, having DKS in the saddle. DKS will have a point to prove, especially over the course of the next 12 months, isn't it? You're seeing what's happening with Vijay in Tamil Nadu. Every day, every week, there's a stock taking of what has been done with the new chief minister. I'm sure DKS will be on that clock as well.
Yeah, in fact, it's going to be the onus is now clearly on his shoulders, because he's asked for it, and he's the one who's going to be having to handle it. Siddaramaiah, as far as he was concerned, certainly his economic wizardry was something which was complimented, because he's presented the maximum budget, 17 budgets. Nobody else is presented in the state. So he knew the finances of the state like the back of his hand, and that was something which very clearly is his strength. Now, but for DK Shivakumar to be able to get an able finance minister is going to be something which is going to be a huge task, because the commitment that you need to make for the freebies will be something that will have to come from revenues, and the revenues, the way they're drying up, not just in Karnataka, but entire country, where we're seeing like FDIs drying up, foreign investments are not coming in the way they were coming about 10 years back. That is going to be a huge challenge. But certainly this is something where DK Shivakumar, who has a more urban approach, a more pragmatic approach, because if you look at even this ceremony today, practically every big corporate honcho is there in the ceremony today. Be it Baba Kalyani, be it the HCL chief, or, so many others, the real estate builders of Bengaluru. All these people are a message that, DK Shivakumar, with the vision he has for Bangalore, will have to focus to generate revenue, and he's thought of some of the things in the past he's tried to propose, and that is what is only going to be the bailout.
Absolutely.
As Professor Chami Puranik very clearly said, the time is very short.
Yeah.
What will be in his revenue streams is something that is going to demarcate a lot of aspects. And given the fact that Karnataka has not got its share from center, he will have to build a good rapport, a better rapport with the center than Siddaramaiah had. Siddaramaiah was in a confrontation mode with Modi government. DK Shivakumar, I think so, will have to use a little more diplomacy to be able to get the funds for education, for infrastructure, and all these things which run into lakhs of crores. And if he can do that, I think so, he would have made his life easier and the life of all of us easier, because it's ultimately the common man who pays the price for lack of funds and lack of development.
Yeah. We'll also hope that the governor makes DKS's life easier as well, and not what the kind of scenes that we witnessed in Tamil Nadu, at least between the governor and the government over there. But anyways, we're completely out of time over here on the conversation. Vijay Grover and Professor Jambi Purani, thank you so much for taking time out to be with us here on News 9. And with that, we take a very short breather. We'll be back with all the other top stories on the other side. Keep watching News 9.
Why has Iran stopped the traffic in the Strait of Hormuz?
They want to attack us, they want to target us, so we have to defend ourselves.
They are punishing countries outside the region as well, like India, and like countries in South and East Asia. This is completely unacceptable.
But it amounts more to harassment than anything else. The big problem that they've created now is the closure of the strait.
Ultimately, the main purpose of this exercise is, frankly, to prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon.
We have to watch them carefully and closely as Israelis, but we have also to be patient and understand this is the nature of negotiations when it comes to Iran.
But even with a temporary pause, both are looking for deliverables for their political constituency.
Whenever they've got involved in a war on behalf of somebody else, there isn't been just an altruistic purpose. They've been involved in it for their own purpose as well.
This is India's #1 news network, and you're watching News 9, English news as it should be.
You're watching News 9, I'm Krishna Kumar. A major fire broke out at a restaurant in Delhi's Malviya Nagar, triggering a large-scale rescue and firefighting operation. Delhi police has now confirmed that the death toll in the incident has risen to 21. The identities of the victims are yet to be officially released. According to officials, fire department teams rushed to the spot after receiving information about the blaze. As the fire spread rapidly, authorities declared it a make-for fire at around 9:16 a.m. this morning and deployed additional firefighting resources. A total of 10 fire tenders were pressed into service to bring the blaze under control. Authorities are now investigating the cause of the fire. Prime Minister Modi has announced ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees. Sources say this hotel had been granted a license by the Delhi government under the bed and breakfast scheme. Under the terms of the license, permission had been given to operate only 6 rooms. However, the hotel was reportedly operating 25 rooms, including rooms located in the basement.
मैं करीब यहाँ से 9:30 बजे करीब जा रहा था। 9 बजे तो यहाँ पे आग लग रही थी बहुत तेज। उस टाइम पे मैं और मेरे दोस्त जा रहे थे स्कूटी से। उस टाइम पे पूरी आग लग रही थी और हमने यहाँ पे रोक के देखा ना तो वहाँ से बिल्डिंग से लोग कूद रहे थे। करीब 4-5 लोगों को हमने कूदते हुए देखा था और शीशा तोड़ के वो भी। एक गिरा था तो एक का पैर टूट गया था। वहाँ पे फिर बहुत सारी फायर ब्रिगेड आने लग गई और यहाँ पे पूरा रोड सब ब्लॉक हो गया था। भीड़ लगी, यहाँ से गाड़ियाँ जा रही थी क्योंकि
सुबह मैं जब दुकान के लिए जा रहा था यहाँ से थोड़ी आग लगी थी पहले, फिर उसके बाद में बढ़ती चली गई। आग बढ़ने के बाद में फिर जैसे यहाँ से कोई रास्ता नहीं था कूदने का, फिर इन्होंने बेचारों ने गद्दे बिछाए। गद्दे बिछाने के बाद में एक तो बच्चे को ही ले रही थी, छोटे से बच्चे को लेके वो
इस बिल्डिंग में से धुआं निकल रहा था पहले स्टार्टिंग में और लोग फर्स्ट फ्लोर, सेकंड फ्लोर, थर्ड फ्लोर से लटक रहे थे कूदने के लिए कि हमें बचा लो, हमें बचा लो, हमें बचा लो, हमें बचा लो। तो और ऐसे कोई एक ही रास्ता था, इसका होटल का कोई दूसरा रास्ता नहीं था, एग्जिट नहीं था, एक ही रास्ता था जहाँ पे आग लगी हुई थी।
मैं सोकर उठा, मैं आया तो यहाँ पे देखा काफी भीड़ लगी हुई थी। तो मैंने पूछा भाई क्या हो गया, तो उन्होंने बोला कि आग लग चुकी है। तो उस टाइम पर काफी हमारे यहाँ पे गद्दे वाले अंकल हैं जिन्होंने बहुत अच्छी मदद करी है। उन्होंने अपने गद्दे वहाँ पे बिछा दिए हैं और जो कुछ जिन्होंने जान बचाकर भागे हैं। इमरजेंसी गेट शायद वहाँ पे था नहीं, उन्हें दिखा नहीं क्या हुआ, सबने उधर ही कूदे थे। और कूदने के बाद हमारे होजरानी के काफी लोकल थे जिन्होंने काफी अच्छी वो करा है।
देखिए 8:50 पे दिल्ली फायर सर्विस को कॉल मिली थी। 8:51 पे गाड़ियों को भेजा गया था। इनिशियली 7 गाड़ी टर्न आउट हुई थी, फिर कॉल्स जैसे ज्यादा आई हैं तो उसके बाद और गाड़ियां टर्न आउट करी गई हैं। जो हमारी टीम मौके पर पहुंची थी उन्होंने आते ही 37 लोगों को इस बिल्डिंग से निकाला है, रेस्क्यू किया है और अभी उनका स्टेटस मेरे पास नहीं है। हम पता कर रहे हैं हॉस्पिटल से कि उनका क्या स्टेटस है।
शॉर्ट सर्किट से आग लगी है, तारों का जाल बिछा हुआ है, उस चक्कर में आग लगी है, शायद हीटेड होकर के वायर जल गया होगा। उसके बाद जो पड़ोस में होटल है जहां 20 से 25 कमरे हैं और सामने चूंकि मैक्स हॉस्पिटल है, जब वो जो वहां इलाज कराने लोग आते हैं उसके परिवार यहां ठहरते हैं और शॉर्ट सर्किट से फिर किचन में आग लगी, किचन से फिर पूरे फ्लोर में और पूरे ऊपर की मंजिलों में लग गई। सामने जो रजाई गद्दे वाला व्यक्ति बैठता है उसने अपने सारी रजाइयां बिछा दी और ऊपर से लोग कूद कूद के बाहर निकले हैं। अभी भी रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन जारी है। मैं भी क्षेत्रीय जनता के साथ मिलकर के रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में सम्मिलित हूं।
In West Bengal, the crisis within the Trinamool Congress party has taken a dramatic new turn in a major show of strength.